The former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress and former Edo State Governor, Mr. Adams Oshiomole, had a running battle with the incumbent governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin OBASEKI. In the course of the battle, Adams Oshiomole accused the current governor that all his certificates were forged, equally lied that the incumbent governor does not have NYC discharge certificates. Some of the members of APC went to court to challenge the governor on why he should forge his certificates. Finally, the incumbent governor was screened out by the National Working Committee of All Progressives Congress, APC, as their gang-up worked for them. In clarifying the issues of his degree certificates, the University of Ibadan, where Mr. Godwin OBASEKI schooled, came out clear. I made it open to the public that Mr. Godwin OBASEKI is a graduate of the University of Ibadan. On issues regarding his NYC discharge certificate, NYC came out open to clear the air on the issues pertaining to the discharge certificate when they issued him another certificate confirming to Nigerians that he participated in the one-year service program to his fatherland. On the court cases of certificate forgery as part of the plan by All Progressives Congress, some members challenged the incumbent governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin OBASEKI, that degree certificate was forged. Just now, the case on certificate forgery has been struck out by a competent court of law in Nigeria, saying that it was false. All these accusations will tell you how far the former national chairman of All Progressives Congress and the National Working Committee went in order to stop the current governor of Edo State from participating in the governorship election of September 2020 under the umbrella of All Progressives Congress. Today, all the lies have been exposed and all the people that ganged up against Governor OBASEKI have been put to shame, as the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria has sacked and dissolved the National Working Committee of All Progressives Congress. This is just the payback. Well, it's not a new thing, or it is not in doubt that the court has struck out the certificate forgery against OBASEKI. Everybody knew it, and this man said it, that he knew that he was not going to get justice when the screening was to commence, but he had to fulfill all righteousness to participate in that screening exercise, which he did. And after the screening, they screened him out, and he was saying that he knew quite all right, and the guy started making moves, and some people are saying, oh, he would have just left there, he would have just remained in APC, that why will he defect to PDP, that is too desperate. I don't understand, too desperate. I don't know where the desperation is coming from. It's too desperate. Is it a crime to go for second term? It's his choice to get whatever he wants to get through any means, in as much the means is genuine, and it's not a crime or it's not an offense for him to move to another party, which he definitely did. And everybody has been asking, why now? The same result, the same certificate that you guy used to screen him in 2016, why now? And they said, why should people be asking why now? That they don't want a repeat of what happened in Bayelsa State to repeat itself. And everybody say, they are two different things. It is because of the rift between you and this guy, that is why you are coming up. And at the end of the day, the PDP that he's gone to, that he was to go to, they accuse him of the same certificate, and the court itself then struck it out that no, that it's no issue, that it does not really, it does not have a base. All those allegations, do not have a base. And they were trying to tell us some kind of technicality, that maybe the PDP did not present that case as at when maybe that was why the court struck it out. And with all the evidence, all the places you said he forged this thing, the institution came out, NYC came out doing this, giving evidence. No, Oshiomole said no, that this guy, that there's some discrepancies here and there. And it was even a professor that was even the head of the screening committee that screened him out. But everybody knew quite well that something is really fishing, but they try to adjust everything, do everything, and all of that. Of course, all these politicians, they have their there are flaws here and there. They are not people that you are going to be defending, but when we see the right thing, we have to say it. Nobody is affiliated to anybody, because politicians are not to be defended, because they don't even have majority of them. Let us say all of them. Majority of them do not have the interest of the people at heart. That is just the way it is. But when some things are not right, we just have to say it. For the fact that they are dealing with the members of the public the way they want, they are not even caring for them. But once we see the truth, we just have to say it, because we know that something is fishy between the two gentlemen. That is why they are bringing this issue of a certificate or no certificate, OBASEKI, which somebody can write, even if you are not going back to the NYC to say, let them give you another certificate. You can sue an affidavit, which he did, but they were just telling us discrepancies here and there, trying to use a Bayelsa scenario to justify that they wouldn't want a situation whereby they will have the same problem. Everybody knew quite all right. And the man now went to another party, and a lot of people will say, oh, he's too desperate. I don't know, desperation as what? Well, it's there now. But at the end of the day, can we now say that the guy is even winning, that it was a good thing? But some people are saying, even if he should go to another party, even if he fails, at least he will know that he has done his best by not succumbing to what is alleging that Oshiomole is trying to make him be, or Oshiomole to make himself the godfather. But at the end of the day, all the screening committee, the NWC, Oshiomole himself, all the whatever, everything has been, all of those that stuff has gone down the drain. And at the end of the day, court has come back again to say, no, it's a non-issue. This certificate again, this is the second time the court is vindicating OBASEKI. So what else do we want? So that means all of those things are lies. There are just excuses just to make sure that he will not get that governorship ticket in the party. But luckily for him, he's at the other side. And Oshiomole was still boasting before he was sacked as a national chairman of the party. He was boasting that they will meet in court. I don't know the court he wants to go again. The guy has already done his bit and he has already cleared himself. But if they still want to go, of course, this court case should be an eye-opener for them, just to maintain. Oshiomole, again, he just have to maintain himself and respect himself, because he will not know, he might not know what will come up upon him again. The best thing is just for him to relax. And a lot of people have told him, have said, if he had known, he would have forgiven this guy, he would have just allowed him to go. But he said, no, I must get to the roots. I must finish this guy. But see what is happening. Like they always say, man proposes, God disposes. So at least this is a signal for him to say, let me just leave this guy, let him be. If you continue going against him, you don't even know what will happen. So that you yourself, whatever you are even planning for yourself, you have to concentrate and do what you need to do. At the end of the day, I said it before now, that Oshiomole, was a governor 2 times, 8 years, and you became the national chairman. What else would you want again? You've done your best. It could be painful. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what could have been the problem between the two gentlemen, because I'm sure it's deeper than what the public know, and the two of them cannot even come out and say this is exactly what is happening. They're just trying to parabolate and all of that. Of course, maybe they must have offended themselves, that they might not even be able to come out, but they are just giving us some flimsy excuses. Oh, this one wants to be godfather. Oh, this one is not carrying other people along. That is just the only thing I told him, and he's taking offense. OBASEKI must have offended you. You must have offended OBASEKI, but with what is happening, you guys just have to concentrate and everybody just go your own way, because it's really ridiculous. Now all the cases against the man, the court has struck it out. You yourself, what you are holding, the chairmanship that you are holding, slips off your hand. Won't you relax? A word is enough for the wise. That is just my own opinion as far as this is concerned. Okay. Someone say, you see, the gang up made me to say that Mr. OBASEKI was pushed to the wall. Nobody should lay blames on him for making a change. Like I said, somebody say, oh, it's too desperate. Desperate for what now? If you are desperate to get something, if you don't get it, you reverse. It's not as if you are not going to try. So for the fact that they didn't allow him there, he has to go to another place, which is not an offense in the first place. One of the greatest mistakes he has made in life is anti-OBASEKI. It will be foolish when one destroyed his or her reputation with his great human asset. Mr. Oshiomole, with truth, love, and humility, tried to reconcile with Governor OBASEKI. Where are Oshiomole online supporters? Are they in isolation center? Okay. Another person says here that Mr. Oshiomole has a bad heart. He is the correct meaning of an emperor. Lies, lies, lies everywhere. Fight, fight, fight every time. Let him render the account of his stewardship to APC members since he assumed office as a national chairman. The issue should be a lesson to everybody. Whatever plan that's evil you have against someone must certainly backfire one day. Oshiomole is a victim of his evil plans, which has jeopardized his political career. The hope of his presidential election is gone. The hope of being nominated as vice is not there again. Reason, evil plan, wickedness, it has landed him where he belongs. What a shame that Ahmed Bola Tinubu was stained and humiliated. Godfatherism is responsible for the backwardness in Nigeria development. Sadly, just because Oshiomole wants to replace Edo State Governor with a puppet pastor, Izeyamu, let Izeyamu go and clear his name in a 700 million fraud before asking for votes to become a governor. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this whole thing. Thank you.